Hello everyone, this is Lucy from the Seaside Tarot channel, and in my last video I said I'd be using the Lost Tarot for the month of May, and so I thought, wow, this is a good opportunity now that we're coming up to the full moon in Scorpio eclipse, that I do a tarot spread using the Lost Tarot. So with that said, I shall move on. So I've sourced from a dear friend some questions that I'm going to apply to the full moon on Monday the 16th of May. So as it says in my diary, my Moon Goddess diary by Nikki Kao, it says, as you twirl and stretch into your day, the moon has turned that tiny bit more and is shining boldly and brightly just for you. She is radiating her moonbeams of love all over your body, all over your life. The full moon, the bold full moon, and total lunar eclipse falls in the watery sign of Scorpio. It is also the time of Wesak, the period of celebrating Buddha's birth, his death, and his enlightenment. It's a time of big shifts, changes, breaking free and seeing what has been hidden from you for a long time. The eclipse open healing portals that push, nudge, and help you to transcend through discomfort and outdated ways of thinking, of playing small, relationships, etc., that are no longer in your highest good. They can be deeply uncomfortable to move through, but the rewards on the other side are always worth the struggle. What are you being called to let go of, so you may step into the empowered version of yourself? So based on that, these questions that have been sent to me, I thought were very appropriate, that fitted that description. So question number one, what was once hidden that is now seen in the full moon's light? Question number two, what skeletons can I release, or you release, from the closet? 3, what seeds was I tending that are now ready to bloom? How can I nurture these new blossoms? Which repeating lesson can I fully integrate? So I'm going to use the Lost Tarot to do this. So I showed you the Lost Tarot last month, or the end of or the beginning of this month, I can't remember when now, but these are the extra cards in the deck. They're black and white, aren't they lovely? So we'll give this a little bit of a shuffle. So let's put the Lost Tarot into practice. As I said last time, they are long cards. They're not wide cards, but they are long cards, but they're easy to shuffle. You'd probably have to do it this way because they're quite long. And slippery. But they're not shiny cards, they're just they're actually quite easy to riffle shuffle from the corners like this. And so let's cut the cards. So the first question is, what was once hidden that is now seen in the full moonlight? What was once hidden that is now seen in the full moonlight? What was once hidden that is now seen in the full moonlight? What was once hidden that's now seen in the full moonlight? Two of Coins. Balance. Bit of manipulation there, manipulating the finances, manipulating, bit of a juggling act. What was once hidden is now in the full moonlight. All right, number 2. What skeletons can I release from the closet? What skeletons can I release from the closet? Isn't that a lovely card? Oh, that's a nice one too. Justice. Question number 3. What seeds was I tending to that are ready to bloom? What seeds was I tending to that are ready to bloom? Three of Wands. Hope that's travel. That's my biggest goal, is to start traveling again. I hope that's travel. How can I nurture these new blossoms? How can I nurture these new blossoms? How can I nurture these new blossoms? Oh, 10 of Coins. I might be coming into a bit of money soon, so that's a good idea. Some investments are paying off, possibly. Which repeating lesson can I finally integrate? Which repeating lesson can I finally integrate? Really should do a oracle on this one. I don't have the oracle deck with me, unfortunately. I might use some. 9 of Cups. Can that fit on the end here? Can you see that, everyone? If I move this over. So they're the 5 questions. So what I'll do now is we'll look up the companion guide for the Lost Tarot, because I didn't do that last time. So what was once hidden that's now seen in the full moonlight? 2 of Coins. Each card has a little cameo. Isn't that lovely? The 2 of Coins. A dancing fairy juggles the 2 coins in the air. A light-hearted, light-footed approach helps one to better adapt to the natural changes in life. The flowers in her hair represent the blossoming of new ideas and plans. The capsized ship in the barrel The capsized ship in the barrel represents the dangers of being unyielding or stiff when the forces of nature arise. In contrast, the airborne jellyfish, goodness, above the fairy's head symbolizes our animal power filled with energy, bravery, and hidden strength. So it's saying life is ever in flux. Among the steady chaos, all creatures seek a state of homeostasis. The requirement to find a moment will change each day depending on what life throws at you. Whether the changes are material, emotional, or spiritual, the right combination seeks an adjustment to the present moment rather than clinging to the idea of what you had hoped would be. So what do I need to embrace when it's fully shown? Even if you cannot control the circumstances of your present situation, you can manage them. Allow priorities in life to rotate. This will allow you to focus on one thing at a time while keeping everything in motion. Most importantly, trust that you are doing the best you can do with all that you're given, that all that is given to you. So release. Center your attention on one item. A myriad of interesting distractions can dilute your focus. Rather than yielding to the push and pull of external factors, set clear parameters for the topic you need to focus on. And the question, how can I have more joyful relationship in my life? So I need to balance. Well, this card's saying we need to balance more. We need to focus on our relationships and know that we're doing the best that we can with what we have. So understanding that is an important factor. So what skeletons can I release from the closet, or can we release from the closet? And we got justice, being fair and even. What does it say? Judgment. So I should mention the Lost Tarot is the Lost Tarot is created by Hans Braun, and it's medieval type or post-medieval, I think. The Holy Wars in Spain, the Moors and the Moroccans and the Spanish and the Knights Templar going off to fight the battles. So justice, judge, mediator and counsel. So the question is, what skeletons can I release from the closet? Let's see. White in contrast to the Hermit. Justice is not shrouded or hidden. She stands larger than life, a bright beacon of truth. The scales weigh on each side of a decision or a disagreement without inflicting a personal or unconscious bias. Scales are a tool of justice, and the sword represents clarity in this case, piercing through confusion, getting to the point of the matter. The symbol may also warn that decisions are a double-edged sword. It is rarely possible to satisfy all parties in a dispute, but a decision is necessary regardless of the discomfort it may cause. So woman is elevated. Where are we? Elevated on a stone pillar tower above the landscape. Her dress is white, and in her right hand she balances a set of scales. Her left wields a sword, and in the shadows looms a figure holding a scythe, and at her feet rest doves. Depending on the vantage point, a singular action can be interpreted as severe or benevolent. Justice is our archetype representing the laws of man. At certain times, social rules governing our interactions take precedence over the law of nature. Judgment encourages us to do what is right based on the law and ethics of our society. When weighing options, to remind us to think with our head, not our hearts. The justice within us will sideline a personal agenda to find the path best for all parties. As an obstacle, the seeker is wise to take caution in matters of legal and business nature. Small actions of the present may have very long-term effects for the future. Think with the head, not the heart. It's never too late to do the right thing. It's just reminding me that I need to be not biased and to be balanced in all my opinions, to see both sides of the story, to be in this world but not of this world. I like that saying, my favorite. And of course, doves of peace. Seek peace in all things, even when you're in a hard situation. So what seeds am I tending that are ready to bloom? And for this card, I got the Three of Wands, which is my card for travel, or my plans are coming to fruition, the ships are coming in, or in this card, they're going away. The galleons are going away, off to fight the Crusades against the Moors and the Turks. So Three of Wands, what does it say in the book? Swords. So Wands is adventure and excitement and new possibilities. So for me, 3 represents a yes card. So if it comes up in a question, I always know it's going to be a positive answer when I get the 3 of Wands. So collaboration, teamwork, sharing resources. That's a different outlook. I would have said that was the 3 of Coins. A successful merchant stands at the water's edge looking to the opposite shore. So what's been tending that's beginning to bloom? He is ready to expand his market but lacks a reliable method of transporting his goods. Yes, well, it's not time for me to travel yet. If he has any hope to succeed, he must make a deal with one of the ship's captains. Sharing resources with others can open new opportunities that would never have been possible alone. When someone is used to being fully independent or self-sufficient, it can be very hard to trust others. Yet, it is a necessary part of growth. This is a pivotal time to start collaborating with others and asking for help where it is needed. Don't think I need help at the moment, but I'll keep it in mind. So find people or companies you can collaborate with to reach your next goal. Even though it's hard to trust others, It is also a necessary part of growth. Get out of your own way and let other people in. And to release, if you've been in a relationship for a long time, or if you've always worked as a team, you may need a moment to reacquaint yourself with individual skills and desires. Step away from the group and engage in self-inquiry. So that's an interesting perspective on the Three of Wands. There's something new for me. It's not necessarily how I read the Three of Wands though. 10 of Coins. 4. How can I nurture these new blossoms? As a knight on his steed, returning from adventure, gallops home. So he's been on the crusade, and he's been away for many years. After their time in the world, they finally understand who they are and where they come from and what they are able to offer. Life has come full circle, and clouds whispering through the coins in the sky are starting to recede as the night becomes clear on what he truly values in life. The family and friends awaits him. Well, that's very true for me. At this time, it's not time for me to travel. I'm needed at home. Culture evolves as individuals choose what elements of the past they bring forward and what new things they introduce. Blindly following old traditions without question is dangerous, but so is denying your past and erasing a personal lineage. Rather, find a respectful way to honour your past and blend in elements of the present and future. So what do I need to embrace? Recognize you are where you are in the family tree. I'm the matriarch at the moment. So, top of the tree. These could be the networks of support you have with family, friends, or work colleagues. In each space, you learn from those that come before you and have something to offer to all that come after you. Honor the lineage that lives on through you and recognize legacy you are establishing now. So what do I need to release? So how can I nurture these new blossoms? Well, I'm staying home, not going away, being top of the tree. If you don't understand who you are as an individual, it can be hard to identify what you contribute to the greater community. Take some time to explore an adventure. Find your unique skills, your personal viewpoints, boundaries and preferences. Then mindfully merge this personality with the traditions of your community and edit what you want to pass forward and what should stay in the past. The introspection question is, where do I come from and what do I pass forward? That's interesting. I'll have to dwell on that one. Number 5, which repeating lesson can I finally integrate? So for that, I drew for us the 9 of Cups. So the 9 of Swords, 9 of Cups. King, Queen, 9. It's another pretty card too. 9 of Cups. A successful merchant lounges in her favourite chair. So this is the lesson. Among her garden plants, she takes time to reflect on everything she has accomplished. She started from nothing as a young woman and built a successful business over the course of her career. She is fulfilled and happy with her relationships, material wealth, and self-confidence. After years of work, she is ready to enjoy the world she created herself. Well, that's very true. I've worked since I was 16. I've been in a job, except for my years at uni in my 30s, and I worked as a professional in government for nearly 23 years. This is a personal moment of celebration. Instead of reflecting on the past or envisaging the future, be in the present moment. So I'm being told to be in the present moment, enjoy what I have, enjoy all that hard work to get to where I am now. This is a special reminder to enjoy all the desires that have already been fulfilled in life. So I need to take a moment to embrace the luxury you've afforded yourself. Indulge in the sweetness of life before pushing forward to the next goal. Take time to appreciate what you have already achieved. I do that every day. I am so grateful for living where I live and the people in my life and my 2 little doggies. I am so grateful for everything. I'm grateful for my health and well-being. So I need to release, get out of your comfort zone. This could be a prodding you need to start a new adventure and take on a challenge. See what's out there before you spend another season hibernating. I do hibernate. The COVID has sent me into hibernation for the last 2 years. But I did like to travel. Not a lot. Maybe once a year. For no more than 3 to 5 weeks, depending on where I went. How can I more fully enjoy what I've worked so hard to achieve? Well, I enjoy what I've achieved already. I don't know if I need to work at it more. I already do that. Anyway, that's the Lost Tarot. I hope that's helped you decide whether you want to buy it or not. The guidebook's written by Carly Fisher. Photographs are by Hans Boer. I'd say he wrote the guide as well. It doesn't actually say who wrote. Photographs. Companion guide written by Carly Fisher. Sorry. I did tell you that. And Hans Boer did the photography. It's a nice book. I should sit down and read this from cover to cover. Anyway, that's full moon in Scorpio with a solar eclipse coming up on the 16th of May. Enjoy your time for the rest of May.